The U.S. Supreme Court ruled that President Donald Trump overstepped his authority and blocked the sweeping tariffs he had imposed on nearly every country. Trump had imposed tariffs, including reciprocal ones, under an emergency powers law. The court now found that the emergency powers law does not give Trump the authority to impose the tariffs. Trump called the ruling a disappointment and vowed to use alternative methods to pursue tariffs.
The Supreme Court's ruling on tariffs is deeply disappointing, and I'm ashamed of certain members of the court, absolutely ashamed, for not having the courage to do what's right for our country.
In reality, the Constitution gives Congress the power to levy tariffs, but the Trump administration argued that a law allowing the president to regulate importation during emergency also allows him to set them. Other presidents have used the law dozens of times, often to impose sanctions, but Trump was the first president to invoke it for import taxes.
An AI-generated video was posted by Hungary's ruling Fidesz party on social media depicting a man being executed at war while his daughter cries. Fidesz claims the opposition, portrayed as a puppet of the EU institutions, would bring the country to war on Ukraine's side against Russia.
Én csak azt tudom mondani, hogy a háború borzalmainak ábrázolása az általam látott videókban még mindig elmarad a valóságtól.
Viktor Orbán's campaign is suffering multiple setbacks ahead of the April elections due to a stagnating economy and an unusually strong competition from the center-right Tisza party. Fidesz is continuing to hammer down messaging warning voters of its rivals' alleged intentions to join the war, which the opposition denies. Part of their efforts included launching a new daily news show on state television titled The Terrors of War, where the studio is filled with debris and burned out war equipment.
Police continued their search at the former home of Andrew Mountbatten Windsor on Friday, a day after he was arrested and held in custody for 11 hours on suspicion of misconduct in public office. The former British royal is back at his new residence on the Sandringham estate and has neither been charged nor exonerated, pending an investigation which experts say could take years.
The police are continuing their investigations. They're continuing to examine Royal Lodge. They will then move on and look for other documents elsewhere. After all, he was trade envoy for 10 years, started 25 years ago, I think. And so there's plenty of material in government archives, in government records, perhaps in palace records, that they will want to look through before they can decide whether they have enough evidence. But in the meantime, as far as we know, he's free to carry on with his life and wait to see what happens.
His arrest follows years of allegations over his links to convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. The accusation at the heart of his arrest is that Mountbatten Windsor shared confidential trade information with Epstein when he was a trade envoy for the UK. Mountbatten Windsor was the first royal since King Charles I nearly 4 centuries ago to be placed under arrest, presenting one of the gravest crises to affect the House of Windsor since its establishment.
Renowned actor Eric Dane, well known for his roles in Grey's Anatomy and Euphoria, passed away on Thursday at the age of 53, his representatives said. Dane died from ALS, amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, known also as Lou Gehrig's disease, less than a year after he announced his diagnosis. The American actor developed a devoted fan base when his big break arrived in the mid-2000s. He was cast as Dr. Max Sloan, aka Max Timmy, on the ABC medical drama Grey's Anatomy, a role he would play from 2006 until 2012. Born in November 1972, Dane grew up in Northern California. Last April, Dane announced he had been diagnosed with ALS, a progressive disease that attacks nerve cells controlling muscles throughout the body. He then became an advocate for ALS awareness.